right, workout number 9. So we're starting our 3rd week here. 18 workouts, Ryan's 30-day Gulf Fitness transformation. And we're at workout 9. So after today, we're at the halfway point. Today, more upper body based, push-pull strength, and core. We're gonna really pound the core, work on that through some various exercises, including the push and pull strength. And then at the end, we're gonna get fire into some more sort of power or speed exercises. So workout number 9, again, a lot of stuff down in the description, previous videos, links to previous videos, plus a link to his assessment. Go check out his assessment. That's the whole reason why he does the exercises that he does, is because of his assessment. So, ready to go? All right, let's do it. All right, first exercise for the day is an alternate V-up. So core exercise. So I want him laying flat on his back. All right, he's gonna work one side at a time. Well, when I say one side, he's actually working opposite arm, opposite leg. But he's gonna do all the reps on that side or on that, in that pattern, and then switch. So arm extended overhead. All I want him to do is bring his fingertips to his toes, back down. All right, good. Those are just an alternate V-up. He's going to do 10 on each side, and he'll do 2 sets of that today. All right, next up, so we're going to flip over. So I think it was last week, maybe a couple workouts ago, we did a bird dog, just your standard bird dog. All right, another great exercise for core stability. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of resistance to it. So you can just take a real thin resistance band. If you don't have resistance bands, down in the description I have a link to mine. Guarantee it's the best price you're going to find for resistance bands. So what I want him to do is I want him to wrap one end around his hand. Usually I just put it through my thumb, and then the other is going to go, again, on the opposite side, into his foot there. So, key to this is obviously getting that pelvis into a neutral position, not too tilted, not too posteriorly tilted. Neutral position, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. He's going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, straight back. All right, straight out. Doesn't want to lose that. Get more of a lower back arch there. Straight out. Good. Hold for a second. Back in. All right, and that band's just adding a little bit more resistance to that. So great core stability exercises. This is a banded bird dog. So he's going to do 2 sets of this, 10 reps on each side of it. All right, next up is a plank pull. All right, so I believe it was the last workout, we did a side plank row. This time it's going to be a prone plank. Right in that standard plank here, okay? Pelvis in a very neutral position. Now, his legs are going to determine really how difficult this becomes, because the closer together, the more difficult. The wider, the easier. Builds a more stable base. All right, I don't really care where he's at. I want him to be able to perform the exercise. So we just got a pulley here. You can also use a resistance band. I want to try and keep these hips level. Yep, there we go, good. Self-corrected there. And he's going to do 2 sets of 10 of this, each arm. All right, so we're going to follow up that pull exercise with a push exercise. So this is going to be a banded push-up. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of resistance to your standard push-up. So he's got a black band. He's going to wrap it around his upper back. All right, put it through his hands, and now he's going to get into his push-up position. Again, keeping that core nice and tight, and that band's just going to provide extra resistance as he pushes himself up. All right, so your standard push-up, down and back up. Okay, a bunch of different ways to add some resistance to this standard exercise, but I think this is a good one that provides consistent resistance, constant resistance throughout the exercise. All right, next we're going to continue with killing the core today. All right, he's going to be feeling this afterwards. This is we did some bear walks a couple exercises ago, just your standard bear position. Actually, I don't even think we put that in the program, but we did some bear walks. All right, so it's in a quadruped position, and he's just going to raise himself up so that his knees come off the ground. So what I did here is You can do it with 2 kettlebells. My thing is a lot of times what will happen is this wrist will give out and this kettlebell will fall, and that's not a good situation. So all I did instead was put him up onto a couple of yoga blocks, all right? Much safer and more reliable. So he's gonna raise his knees up slightly off the ground, so he's in a good bear position, all right? This doesn't have to be parallel to the ground, but pelvis in a neutral position, all right? Very good core exercise here. And now what I want him to do is I just want him to perform a row in this position. Good, so he wants to try and maintain those hips level to the ground. He's performing a row. So again, we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 on this, each side. All right, now we're gonna need I got a couple speed exercises here. So this is gonna be a landmine rotational press. All right, so I want a lighter weight, and I want him to move it as fast as he can. So how we're gonna do is he's gonna start here, good setup, using his lower body. He's gonna pull with his left arm and rotate and press with his right arm, okay? So it might take a couple reps to get used to the pattern, and then I want him to really start firing the bar up. This is a landmine rotational press. Good extension through the hips, and good extension through the upper arm there. Good, so nice rotation, pull, and rotate. Now, typically with some speed exercises, usually it's less reps. Today, we're gonna go 2 sets of 8 on this one. All right, last 2 exercises. So it's gonna be another pull and another push exercise. So this one is a standard pull down, but as you can see, I don't like doing anything really seated. So we're gonna put him in a split stance. So one leg in front of the other. What I want here is this glute contracted. That's gonna keep his hip extended. All right, he's got a nice tilt here, and he's just pulling straight down. All right, wanna let all the way out, get a nice stretch to the top, and pulling that lat out for some upper back strength here, some pull strength, and also forcing him to keep that core tight in that split stance. Good, so we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 of this. All right, last exercise. So again, we're gonna go back to a push exercise. This again is a speed one that we want. I want him to push this as fast as he possibly can. So we've got a little lever arm here. I again want him in that split stance, so keeping that core engaged. And all I want him to do is I literally want him to push that lever as fast as he can. So it's just a quick fire it up, slow back down, reset, and push again. All right, so this is a single arm lever push. He's gonna do 3 sets of 5 of this, back to back with that back exercise. All right, so that's workout number 9. So we're halfway through Ryan's 30-day golf fitness transformation. How's today?
Core is brutal.
Yeah, that really pounded the core today with some upper body strength, pushed and pulled, added some speed in there, really develop some more power. So tomorrow, coming back, lower body, but we're halfway through. Go down in the description, check out his video of his assessment. That's why he does the exercises that he does. So 30-day golf fitness transformation, we're halfway through. Hit that subscribe button. Join us next time.